Okay. Nope, what did I do? A hit button. So we picked back up with our party, waking up after having some very strange dreams, nightmares, visions of the future. Those that gave into what they saw came out of it with items that were either taken or given. While those that knew it to be fake or didn't care woke up with nothing other than their sense of what the fuck. As Fiddix woke up screaming for his parents and the tiny hut faded, we all noticed 7 more time bubbles around the one with the goblin inside of it, and we were all inside the others. Each bubble had about a 12-second memory of what we just went through, and as Quiven looked at her map, it changed from the street that forgets you to the street that never forgets you. Fiddix then went off into a corner, sat down, and used a new spell to call his mother, and his vision was of himself standing over their graves. Thankfully, they were both alive and glad to know he and his friends were safe. We all then gathered our stuff and left this creepy path and back into the city where that was slowly turning us mad. Another bout of madness did hit as we left, and a few of us felt once again something was watching us, which in our case, we could finally see what it was. A rift above us had opened up again the size of the city, and an eyeball appeared. Thankfully, we were right beside the ziggurat we were headed for, and as we all ran up the stairs, we got ready for our final fight of this place. Topside, we found the lighthouse beacon on top of an altar that was being drained by the color out of space above it. A massive sphere of the only color left in this place, and as darkness started to take in over the city, we saw what it was we had to fight. The Cleric of Shar that was helping to drain the beacon, and the missing lighthouse keeper who was also a champion of the Raven Queen, with some sort of elder being attached to her head. The creature was using her body and abilities, and that was who came at us first. The fight was pretty nasty at the start, and a few of us almost went down, but after realizing that we had to take out the cleric and stop her channeling into the beacon, the fight started going our way. Sadly, we were not able to save the champion, as her head was eaten by the elder being, and after it finally died, the eye in the sky moved and a massive claw came down, killing the Cleric of Shar for her failure. The color out of space then attacked us, and we once again were lucky to come out of alive after it died and exploded. Once those who had fallen were brought back up, Zion grabbed the great sword that the champion had dropped, and we all saw the color once again start to turn this place into what it once was. And as the Shadowfell was brought into our realm, we also got our color back. As the colorful mist all around us faded, we once again found ourselves in that same small cave, and another crystal pillar was in front of us. So we all put our hands on it, and we helped give it some of our energy to power back up. We then left this cave and found that we were back at the base of the lighthouse, where the village was placing the beacon back where it should be. Which is where we ended, and where we are picking back up. So, as we all leave this lovely cave behind and start heading back up, we notice there's a path going up to the lighthouse where there once was not.
Yay.
There's still a fair amount of mist around here right now, though. It hasn't all
bonus
departed.
level unlocked.
But we do definitely see some of the villagers pointing down at us and waving us up.
Okay.
Some of the villagers that we recognize?
Yes.
May I do an insight check to make sure that they actually are the villagers, or if I think that they're like some illusion or mirage?
By all means.
Alright, I get advantage on insight. I'm not sure why, but it says I do. So the first roll was a 3, and a 16 plus 1 is 17.
None of them are really armed and shooting at you.
Okay, they don't look,
Not from,
anything?
it's kind of hard to tell from the distance because we got to go up quite a bit.
Okay, I think it's them. Let's go.
Wait,
To them.
what about the guys that we left behind? Are they going to be able to leave now?
Oh, those three? I don't know.
Yeah, because I know this guy was some sort of illusion-y thingy, but he was still a dude, but I think those guys were not really friends with him. So, should we tell them they can try and leave, or...?
Didn't we tell them that if we didn't come back, they were to leave anyway?
I don't remember.
I do have the new spell, but I'm kind of tired and I can't do it right now. You saw me do it to Mom? I can start sending messages to people now, long distance, but I'm a little tapped. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess if everything's fine, we can always send one of the townspeople to go tell them?
Yeah, that scout that was waiting for us.
Yeah, okay. Why not?
Yeah. I'm sure they might have noticed something. It seems we were gone for a while, and like we literally just saved the beacon, hit the crystal thing, but they already have the beacon by the looks of it. How, I don't know.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Well, at least it means we don't have to move it, I guess?
True. It looked big.
Yay?
Yeah.
Does it seem like that was all a dream, or this is now an illusion?
Give me an insight check, sir. Do you want to insight check yourself, or the situation, or the island?
I would like to see, well, I'll look at my staff, and if I still have it, then I know that really happened.
You still have your staff?
So I guess I just need to see if everything is an illusion now.
What's your current hit points at?
25.
You're bleeding.
I'm not worried about me. I want to know if like the beacon they have is real and all these people are real.
Okay, give me an insight check then. Just a nice vibe check of the area.
I check on my egg. Has it been?
I forgot about the egg. What were my notes from last session about your egg? 1 second. I think we rolled. Belvedere rolled that we might get a. Yes, we might have some sort of shadow infusion or something on it when it hatches.
Yeah.
Give me a D100 roll.
Okay.
And you tell me first, high or low.
I mean, listen, it's me, so you know I kind of want the shadow infused dinosaur.
Yes.
I hate it. I'm gonna say low.
Okay. I'm gonna have a number in mind that you gotta be under.
How about 11?
Okay. An 11. All right.
Yep.
You sense movement.
So.
You sense movement in it, and the color has shifted on the egg itself.
Okay, but there is movement, so I think he's okay for now.
Let's just say that the egg is a little bit bigger than it used to be.
Ew. Oh, my baby's growing. I'm gonna carry him for a little while. I'm happy about this.
Okay.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Excellent.
Now, just for record keeping, I had previously had 11 days till hatch.
Yes.
But given how time's been weird, what are we at?
I'm gonna set you at a week left.
7 days?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Because time goes for you and it a little odd. So I'm just gonna, we'll go with a week for now. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Your 12
I rolled
Belvedere for
12,
your insight.
I assume that everything looks... Yeah, go ahead.
Looks on the up and up for the most part. Yeah, you're not getting any weird vibes. This looks real.
Seems real. We already know time's weird. We'll just chalk it up to that.
Yeah, pretty much. Excellent. So, the mist is still here. It's not as full as it was before, though. As we all start walking up the hill, we will definitely be able to tell that the whole village is up top. And you're going to hear one voice that you've heard. It's been a bit, but the elder of the town, you just hear "Oh, they have returned! Now is the time to celebrate the night of Ascension! Please, everyone, gather! Gather!" And his voice echoes a little bit.
Yay! Why is it echoing? Is it echoing because we're still underground, or is some bullshit going on?
You guys are just climbing up. You're at a cliff side,
okay.
So yeah.
It's bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we all get up topside, most of us still look pretty shitty. Most of us haven't really been healed completely full. Most of us, I think, are around half health. Everyone is greeted to cheers and clapping. Then you see on top of the lighthouse, there's about 4 or 5 people up there. And the same ravens and crows that shit on you, Quiven, are all on top of the lighthouse too.
Birds.
Yeah. We then see the old elder put his hands up. All right, all right. We give our prayers and our thanks for she who has guided us, she who has taught us her ways, and she who has kept the veil at bay so that we may live. The beacon will once again shine, a light against the darkness, and make those that seek to tear down her will to be sent to her to be judged. You then see him nod, and we all see the beacon is placed up top again. And as the mist departs from this place, we see a few things. First, as soon as the mist departs, we notice that it is nighttime. The sun is just setting and the moon is full in the sky. The full moon then shifts to a porcelain mask with a face in it that starts to hover around everyone and everything. Second is that this island got a lot bigger. Yogvor Ghaal, where we just were, is now topside. It's merged on top of what's already here into another crescent style island. You can tell that the city itself that we were once in, we saw the colors start to come back. It kind of looks like as it rose, the city's been washed clean. And even the forest all around us is slowly started to get live again. And as the final of the mist departs, we also notice Primal Haven has merged to create a very large circular island. And this place got a whole lot bigger. We then see all the ravens and crows shoot off the top of the lighthouse and head towards Primal Haven. And all the villagers pretty much just stand in awe at the size of their new island. Because if you guys remember, when we first looked and found the map, we rolled a nat 20 intelligence check and found that this island would match the other island.
Yeah. I'm going to pretend I vaguely remember that.
Fiddix then pulls out the little crystal that has the map of the island on it and goes, everyone? Look! And as the image of our world shows up, the little dot "you are here" is there, and the island, we all notice, is an eye. And then it blinks at us.
Ow.
That's weird, right? Can I have investigation rolls for everybody, please?
Investigation.
Yep.
3 and 13. Here's 13.
Okay.
I
I got a 27 for
I got
Fiddix.
double natural 20s.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
That's
like a half
crazy.
You're a half second ahead of Fiddix, because I got a 27. You pointed at, like, your finger hits it right before his.
Listen, I am the map guy. It's fine. He
You are the
understands.
map guy. I know. We all noticed that for the first time, we can definitely tell we're not the only ones who are slowly starting to put things together. And as we look, like the eye on the map is where it would be if there's like an actual figure there, as if we're putting together a jigsaw puzzle of a person or creature or something. It's just an eyeball currently, but it is blinking and looking around and moving. And you'd be able to tell that, like, of the known 25 islands that we have, they kind of maybe might be in the shape of like a hand or an arm.
Huh. Like Italy's
Then
kind of
maybe-
sort of in the shape of a boot.
Off in the corner, there's like maybe an ear, an eyebrow, maybe the start of another eyeball. We're definitely putting together something.
Yeah, so maps aren't supposed to do that, but that's probably
Nope.
fine.
Yeah, that's weird. Zion. We will all notice that there's a lot of like cheering, the beacon's been put in. There's a procession coming down from the lighthouse itself, and we are met again by Velkin. She was the scout that brought us here. And Zion, you would definitely notice that she's staring at the sword you are carrying. Well, you all look... She's actually quite changed a little bit. She kind of looks like she's wearing the same armor as the champion of the Raven Queen that just died. So, I'm told you guys all did us a great service. I waited for you as long as I could, but something went on in the town and I had to go back. Are you all okay? I take it for the fact that you have my mother's sword there, Zion, that things did not go well for her.
Unfortunately, it did not.
We assumed. We
And
got words
I will-
that...
I was going to say, and I will actually hand her mother's sword.
She, like, somewhat hesitantly looks at you and looks at it. I know you guys went through a lot. Would you like to keep that? I will take it off you, but swords aren't my forte. And she kind of like flicks the spear that you have. I rather prefer the lovely spear you have. How about we trade? The spear for the sword.
You're trying to trade for something. Okay, Quiven doesn't say this, but you're trying to trade for something that he already has. With something else he already has.
Technically, it was his mother's. I will leave it up to you. I can forge myself new weapons, because apparently I am taking her place as champion. But great swords are not my forte. I'm not that strong. But I do enjoy the spear.
I will only carry it with your permission.
You kind of like see her cock her head as if she's listening to something. The mother says it's yours.
Then I will take the spear and stick the pointy end in the ground. And then this will be yours.
I appreciate that. I like the color. So I believe you already have the greatsword in your inventory. I did link it the last time too, because I had to figure out exactly which one it was. Okay, perfect. You can delete
Bloodshed
the...
greatsword.
Yep, perfect. Well...
Gideon, there it is.
The elder then eventually all comes over to us and just like starts clapping people on the back and shaking everybody's hands. Well now, as is tradition on the 13th of Crusar, during the Night of Ascension, which is now, we celebrate she who has led us for quite a long time. So we are going to have a lovely banquet in her and your honor. And you all look like you need a little bit of R&R, yes? So, why don't you come back to the town?
I'm mostly fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have the banquet inside the theater, because that'll hold everybody, and have a good time. So, please, I'm also going to tell word that if you guys need any supplies, we don't really do a lot of like money handing along around here. We don't really have a lot of like magical stuff, and it looks like you guys actually came out more equipped than you went in. I don't need all the details, but if there's anything you need before you guys do whatever you need to, we will help you out.
If anything, we should just check on if their boat needs anything.
Yeah, Fiddix is in the middle of writing a list. Oh, yes. Yeah, I need to take a look at the ship, too, because that's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I want a shower. That looked fun.
Yeah.
Remember they have showers? Yeah, I want a shower.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
But just be careful, because the water runs out, apparently.
Well, I might be able to fix that. Better. I'll help.
Can you build a shower on our boat?
I have ideas. Yes, maybe.
Nice.
It's going to be salt water though, but I'll come up with an idea.
Okay, as long as we don't drink it.
Well, yeah. If I can get a collection system for when it rains too.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we just see all the villagers just like look at the beacon, and some of them are in the middle of going to explore everything else that's here. There's only like 300 of them, but they have so much things to do now because they have Yogg-Vergal, which is empty, and Primal Haven, which it's a little too far for us from here, but give me perception rolls, everybody.
Okay.
I'm not going to take your passive for this just because it's quite a distance away. Well, I got a nat 20 from Fiddix, of course I did.
18 from Diane.
23.
Okay.
I have an 8 or an 18 with smell.
Not a smell. No, too far away from smell. What was yours again for Zion? An 18?
18.
Okay. My mic keeps falling over. Ooh, a 20 from Kira. Okay. Everyone except Khaal. We noticed that there's also movement over there. Not large movement, but birds looks like some sort of other animals over there, maybe? It's definitely has things on it when the last time we were there, it didn't. And a lot of people are like in the middle of just like starting to get some fun things.
Starting to get some fun things.
Yeah, like maybe sheep, cows. Looks like it's from the distance anyway. There's animals over there. But nothing like tearing trees apart.
Fluffy animals. I like fluffy animals. Let's go.
Well, we'd have to get on a boat and go back over there, but yes. All right. So as everyone starts to leave this area, you notice that Velkin, she pretty much, as soon as she sees everybody, hopefully we get Saint back. And she goes right back up to the top of the lighthouse just to keep watch.
I don't know if you saw Brandon, but she said
yes,
she thinks her laptop just totally died. So
yeah, we'll give her a bit.
Oh gosh,
that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
Oh my goodness. Well, our sounded nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I plugged it in. I'm going to fix it.
Okay. No worries. Maybe it knows you're moving and it's just saying, no, I like it here.
Listen. It's so busted. I've busted it so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I just need it for like 2 more weeks, okay?
True. Okay. All right. So as we all head back into town, what would you guys like to do first?
What did we see with our perception checks?
Oh, sorry, you didn't even hear that part. Okay.
Nope.
There is movement over on Primal Haven. Birds. It kind of looks like there might be some maybe sheep or cows or something over there moving. It does definitely look like it's populated again, but there's nothing tearing trees apart.
Okay.
And the volcano's not erupting. It looks dormant.
I was also just going to ask if they could send someone or keep an eye out for the people that had been underground for so long. Yeah.
Absolutely. Perfect. Yeah, there's definitely a couple people that'll just give you the, sure, no problem. There's 3 other people here. Really?
Maybe.
You're getting a lot of that. It's like, what? They've never come to us.
They were stuck. The mist.
Most of them are just like, oh, okay.
It's okay. Well, they got better. I think, maybe, probably.
Surprised they lasted that long. They must be tough people. We'll keep an eye out.
There was fish at a pond.
They're going to look around and go, there's fish over there. Okay, thank you.
No, it was in the ground.
Oh, that's that place over there? Yeah, okay. I don't know what you guys did, but the elder told us that we're just going to give you guys the day, and then you can give us the full rundown if you want. But you look like
nice.
You look like you need food, rest, and alcohol.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think we'd also maybe like a show. Weren't you planning something or helping them with something, Kira?
Yeah, and we were doing really, really good, and then everything just went back.
You get one tiny little girl like push her way forward and go, Kira! You left us!
Hi,
we
sweetie.
were all ready for you! Then you got drunk. And fell asleep.
I still remember the steps.
And fell. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you guys still want to see that, I can round everybody up after you guys are rested. We can do that in like a couple hours. That's easy.
That sounds like
wow.
nice. reprieve.
Sure. Yeah, I'll get everybody going. It'll be a fun time. Well, the whole town's going to be there. We haven't put it on for them in a long time either. So, yeah.
Cool.
I still think I have my dancing shoes.
Cool. Yeah, you just kind of like see her just like start taking off. And it looks like as we're up here, like the last time, they're walking off the path. Some are going around taking a look at the trees in the forest. It seems like this place is finally back to normal. I mean, just that ominous purple light from the lighthouse going around.
I'm sure that's fine.
The full moon in the sky is still a mask. That has not changed. And they don't seem to really notice that maybe it's supposed to be there in that way?
Yeah. Does it seem like they don't notice or that they don't care?
Give me an insight check.
Insight, dirty 20.
To them, this is normal.
Okay.
Yep.
Works for me. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Seems like she's definitely keeping an eye on them. Maybe she's attached to the beacon. It's kind of hard to tell. But it wasn't there before. Now it is.
How's that?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, as we all head back to the lovely tavern, what did Brandon name it? The Black Wake. We are brought in, so if everyone wanted to rest and relax and shower before the banquet, easily done. We were all given rooms that we never used. We pretty much just decided, let's go to the lighthouse and not look around. So there's definitely someone here who's going to wash our clothes for us, get us all nice and prepped. If you guys want to take a short rest, hit the button. Roll some hit dice.
Yeah, I think so. About half.
Mm-hmm. Bum, bum.
Oh.
That's going to be a D8 and 3D6. 7, 9, 16.
It never rolls multiple hit dice whenever I take a rest.
Yeah, I just do it manually.
Me too.
Mine did not either.
Yeah, for some reason it sometimes does and sometimes doesn't. Perfect. So we are after an hour. It looks like they have got more barrels up there just for people. Like they probably had extra water stored or stuff like that because the shower's hot and you can sit under it as long as you want. There's also tubs there if you'd just rather have a tub and soak. But after the hour, as soon as everyone is relaxed, we all come down, meet back in the actual tavern. And we have maybe 30 people there just staring at us. So what happened?
Like our clothes went all gray, and there was the time was really messed up, and we killed some stuff. It was fun.
They were man-faced rats, or rat-faced men.
Yeah, either one.
There was a giant eyeball.
Okay.
It had a long
And a funky priestess.
You have the elder who's just been like, he's in like a little rocking chair nursing something. Oh, could you describe her for me, please?
The eyeball, yeah, it was round and it was kind of sketchy. And oh no, oh okay.
The cleric.
There was a statue to Shar, and I tried to take a jewel from it, but I couldn't get it out.
You have like 5 or 6 people just like immediately sigh and look over to the elder. He just kind of puts up a hand and goes, we feared something might have happened. Shar, you say?
Well, I didn't say it. The other girl said it.
Yes. He's going to describe someone who's, to you guys, is going to be the cleric that you saw. Her name is Nisara. She was actually our head cleric of the Raven Queen. When you all went missing, we went to the chapel to see if she could try and find you, 'cause she has that ability. But the temple had changed. She was missing. Where once a temple of the champion of the temple of the Raven Queen, the temple had changed to a temple of Shar. But then night came, and he's just going to look at you and go, "We're kind of glad you were never here to see what happens at night. We weren't too sure exactly when you first came if it was a sign that things had changed." But anyway, the show tonight will make you understand what we have been going through for the last... ever since the beacon was taken. Things around here have been different. Suffice to say, I am glad you were not here at nighttime when... Well, give me history rolls, guys.
You think it's fixed now, though? It seems.
It's currently nighttime, so yes.
Yay!
Kara got a 15 plus 3, 15, 18. Kara got 18.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
Leon just hits things. He doesn't care about history.
Okay. 21 for Fiddix. Fiddix is just going to nod and go, "We heard the screaming when we finally found the cave. We had a feeling it might be something, but we didn't know exactly what it was." The elder's just going to go, "Something happened to us the first night that the beacon left. I think the play will tell it better. But after that, I will fill you in if you, You just kind of like see him. He doesn't want to really finish the sentence. You'd be able to tell that, and everybody else is like has their head down. There's something weird. If you want to press him, you can.
Is this fear or shame?
Shame.
Okay.
This is like the first thing they've hidden from you and didn't want to tell you about. That's what you're getting.
Quiven assumes it's cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
Does not press them. It's no interest. Doesn't really care. Story time.
Story time. Okay, perfect. I don't know what you guys all know of the Shattered Kai lore from the Netherese. What's the word I'm looking for? The Shattered Kai has like 3 different types of Shattered Kai. Some are Fae, some are Netherese, and some are Elvish. These are more based off the Netherese version of the Shattered Kai. They're a little different.
And you just listed everything I know about them.
That's fine. I had to research when we first got this island, because there's like, what version of the Shattered Kai do we want? These are 4th edition Shattered Kai. So as we are all brought to the lovely theater, there is so much food. Looks like everybody has been brought over here. Let's put some better music on for this. Yeah, this one's better. So, as we all come into the theater, we have private seating at the front.
VIP.
Or, if you want a balcony, there's the opera balconies.
I can't really sit, so I'll just go up and lean on the rail.
Tail get in the way?
Yeah.
Okay. They definitely bring over just a stool for you to sit on that doesn't have a
Whether
back.
the rail can hold me, I don't know, but I go up and lean on the rail.
You would know that these people are master craftsmen. Everything here is perfect. A lot of things
They're
here
also-
are built to last.
They're also puny.
True. This is
Yeah,
true.
I'm only 463 pounds, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yep. All right. So a couple of them wave for our lovely fairy to come up on stage. Kira, seeing as the entire town doesn't really know anything about you all, before we start, would you like to introduce yourselves and our guests? Unless you're muted.
I might have been muted. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah. So Kira goes bouncing up onto the stage and she gives an animated description of all the party members and little snippets of what they did, and just says, and we are, and she realizes that our group doesn't really have a name so far as she knows.
Nope.
She says, the unnamed party, and, and bounces away.
There's clapping and cheering.
Quiven cheers.
Well, we here would like to thank you all for all you did for us. I'm sure at some point in time, everyone here will hear of all your lovely tales that have happened apparently underneath the ground where that other city came from. Hopefully we get to learn all about it, all about you all some more at some point in time. But first, we want to tell you about our history. So, the Turtle Boat Voyagers. I like that. So the scene starts off with a woman walking into a temple alone. The caw of a raven is heard. She tilts her head, following it. Shadows then flicker, and she walks towards a giant porcelain white and black mask. You have been chosen to lead the last survivors to a new home. It will be hard going on for years until such a time as the world is made whole once again. You must endure. Keep this beacon lit. For as long as it is lit, the veil will stay sealed, and she will not find you. Keep it lit, and I will always be near. Do not let her win again. The figure then lifts a hand and the glowing beacon starts to follow behind her, steps echoing all around. We then emerge into chaos. A dark world surrounded by fire and ash. Molten rock is hurled through the sky. The city is burning. Orange and red fire billowing all around, then turns black or gray, all color draining. The beacon ignites and all around shadows scatter. A horn is heard to the south and figures leaves the temple and marches forth. A ship is waiting, the last one. As the figure boards and drops her hood, you see a very young-looking Shatterkai woman raise the beacon high into the sky, and all those on the ship yell, "Nethril has fallen to her enemies. But we shall endure. We will do as our queen commands and survive. We will grow, we will learn, and one day return to take back what is ours by birthright. We must keep the beacon lit. We keep it safe, and in turn, our queen will keep us safe. Now let us depart." Most of this is practical, not magic. They built sets, they built everything. So a lot of this is like wood, cardboard, painted. So we're just going scene by scene. You all then see them sail for maybe a day before something shimmers in front of them, and they pass through some sort of barrier. Then they hit land. This island. Over the next few years, we all see them take the ship apart, and it is changed into the first buildings that are created here. The town grew, the people grew, and then they learned. Then one day, the mist came. Subtle at first, then over the years it started to spread, growing slowly. At first it did nothing. They farmed, they scouted, they fished. Then during one night something changed, and the mist killed one of them who ventured too far out to the dock. Since then, the mist has kept them here. Then a bell sounds, and we all see 6 people are shown running into a forest after a rowboat that they were in came into the mist, and then they all started screaming. 3 of them look familiar to you. Well, I should say 4 of them. Then a bell sounds, and the town kind of goes back to normal life. They wake up, they train, they learn. The mist comes in, and the town goes black. They wake, they train, they learn. The mist comes in, the town goes black. This starts to repeat for a while. Storms are all heard around. Birds sing, something large is thumping in the background. And then the town gets darker. Things start to get more gray. Sounds stop. Eerie, haunted sounds flit through the air at night. Scratching is heard, glass shattering, screaming. Then they wake, repair, paint, and learn. We then see the beacon get stolen. And that first night when night comes, everyone was in the theater where we currently are now. And as the mist comes in, we watch one by one as all 300 die. Then rise as wraiths and start tearing the city apart. Then they wake, they repair, they paint, and then they learn. Then the bell rings, and we show up.
Really scared. Didn't know we were going to a horror show.
Shatter guy. The elder then just comes out, nods. Over the years, when we originally were at the Shadowfell, before we moved here, our race worshipped 2 beings. Most of us worshipped the Raven Queen. But those that fell to the other aspects worshipped Shar. And over time, as we all tried to live together in secret, well, not in secret, but tried to live together, Shar started to take a toll on more of us. Darker aspects come through. We were always a happy people. But when the darkness and sadness comes in, one of the figures comes out dressed as a wraith. We turn into that at night. We have no memory of what happens during that time. When the sun rises, the mist departs. We rose in our beds and repaired the town. But now that the beacon is back, if it wasn't back right now, we would all be wraiths trying to tear you all apart. So we are glad that you were not here the first night when it went dark.
That was lucky.
Yeah, those
to
odds
try
seem maybe not in our favor.
Brandon had that planned. I had a map ready and everything for if you guys decided to watch this play. As soon as the play was over, you were getting attacked by 300 wraiths.
I was in the middle of trying to remove the balcony because I thought we were supposed to take the town apart, and then I stopped.
Love it. So now you know the tale of us and what's happened since we left. But yes, in the Shatter Kai lore, it's actually in the wiki page that they turn into wraiths if they start to feel not happy.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Dang, America would be screwed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what originally I thought was going to happen, and then you guys went to the lighthouse instead. I thought you'd stay one night here, and you didn't.
You fool.
I know, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to get chased into the forest, but hey.
We don't have to get chased. We'll go on our own.
Mm-hmm. So that is the story of how they ended up here and built their town.
Ooh.
So, just to get clear, the shame is that they were turning into wraiths and destroying the town, right?
And didn't tell you when you first landed.
Okay, because I was like, if that's all it is, and then they're repairing their own town they destroyed, like, is that really that shameful?
What? Ever since, well, they've been
the
doing
not
that.
telling. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that would have been
like
a good warning.
The beacon was taken 100 years ago. It's only recently that the rift, the Far Realm finally broke through.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they've had 100 years of waking up, not knowing what happened at night, and rebuilding their town again.
Okay, well that would have been super uncomfy if you had tried to eat us, because you didn't tell us about that, but also no harm, no foul, because nothing actually happened.
Well, you're the first people to show up since the last 6, and we never heard from them again, so we apologize. You took us off guard showing up. We really didn't know what to do because we didn't have everybody here at the time, and we honestly thought you showing up might have changed something.
It did! We saved you! You're welcome!
Correct.
Put that in your play.
We
For the
were
next
not
people.
allowed. You see one hand come out and go, "I'm already on it, thank you. That's why we want to know more about what happened so we can get it right.
Whoa!
Thank you."
I go over and start spelling our names for it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's... Well, someone who actually remembers tells what happened.
Yes, that's fine. Fiddix has keen mind. He will tell everybody.
Yeah, Fiddix can explain it. I'll augment the story with things that are like close enough.
Yep. And then this
It's probably
happened, and
fine.
this happened. Yeah. It's like, do you guys want a reenactment of every battle? Because I remember all of it, because it was quite scary, and most of them are like, yeah.
Ooh,
So he's gonna
do the
be a
weird
wild-
hallway.
Yeah, that place sucked. I got this.
Maybe don't put in the rocks. I don't think we need that part. Thank you.
Oh no, that's the comedy part. They need comedy. Every story needs comedy.
Fine. As long
You
as
got
I
your
mentioned my
teeth back.
name. I did get my teeth back.
So one by one, tell me what you guys individually think about this and the realization of what just happened. Let's start with Zion. As the play was going through, what was going through your mind?
Zion, be muted.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm here.
He's
I'm
thinking.
just, yeah. Zion really isn't a play kind of guy, so
No.
Zion's asleep in the corner.
I was thinking that too.
he wasn't really paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it didn't really click.
Gotcha. Kale, while you were trying to tear apart the railing you were leaning on and realizing you couldn't because it was too well constructed, what did you think of the play?
Kale doesn't know much about the Raven Queen. Probably knows even less about Shar. Doesn't really understand that they were changing, just that they got dressed up and put on different costumes. So he still thinks that for some reason or another they were taking apart the town and putting it back together. Unsure if they were trying to build another boat or if they were just scared of the dark and trying to be busy while the beacon was gone. Doesn't really understand it. Kind of wishes that they just told the story instead of,
Like,
doing these weird dances that he doesn't really follow. Yeah, could have just been like a 3-day.
This could have been an email.
Articulate and
here's the script.
Not in his language. No, would not be an email. But yeah. I mean, they said that it was because they weren't happy, and he can't really see their faces, but Kira seems happy, so if dressing up and talking makes them happy, then he just kind of stares. At times he'll hum along, not really speaking the language because he hasn't figured it all out yet, but just humming in sequence with them. Or rumbling.
Quiven.
Quiven thought the play was great. She definitely thought that the shame part was for something way worse that they had done.
Okay. Yep.
So this was not disappointing, but oh, okay, whatever.
Gotcha.
She's more focused on just how are we gonna come across in their play that they're doing right now?
Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha.
This is
How are
our
they gonna
legacy, you
portray
guys. Yeah.
Yep.
She doesn't really care that they didn't tell us. She probably wouldn't have either. Quiven is for sure the kind of bitch that would get bit in a zombie apocalypse and be like, I'll be fine. And just not tell anyone. So this is fine.
Okay. Kira.
Kira, kind of more and more slack-jawed as it goes along, and then by the end she goes very Eddie Murphy as Donkey in Shrek. She goes, "Lie to me?" Oh, I thought you were my friends. So she's a little upset that she's been lied to, and that's pretty much what she took away from it was how it directly affected her and not all the glorious history.
Okay. Love it. Okay. Fiddix was enthralled. He pretty much had notepad out and was recording this for his own prosperity. But he was singing, he was clapping. This is probably the first play he's ever seen before. So for him, this was the best entertainment you could do for someone, even though it was a darker tone coming out of everything that just happened. Yeah, this was a welcome reprieve from the underground and having the Fire Realm come through and attack us. Perfect. Well, evening comes. Is there anything you guys want to do for the evening, or just go to bed?
At some point,
This-
I'd probably go with Fiddix to just check on the boat and see what actually
Yeah.
needs to be done.
Okay.
I would probably accompany as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Perfect. Are you guys going to sleep on the boat or go back to the inn for the night to sleep?
No, I'll sleep in a bed while we have the chance. I just want to check on it and, see how long it's going to take and what work needs to be done.
Perfect. All right. I will take investigation rolls from everyone who's on the boat then, please.
Finally, a good roll. A dirty 20.
Ooh,
Double sixes.
nice. Get a 27.
I got a
16.
9.
All right. It's not terrible. It's like we've really only begun. I think it's been 4 or 5 days in and around
That sounds
there.
right. Yeah.
So the mist hasn't really done a lot to it other than it's kind of like having a hurricane like nonstop. So it's like there was wind, but there was no wind. So it's kind of like eroded a little. So it's more just patchwork.
Okay.
It's nothing too terrible because it's mostly shell and a little bit of wood and sail. So it's a lot of, and you guys kind of like put down the security flaps that he has just in case this thing goes underwater. So most things haven't really been touched on the inside. It's just the outside that's like a little worn. Could use a little bit of a paint job and repair the sails a little, but that's about it. Nothing a mending can't help, and a fresh coat of paint. But because like anything that was organic matter, that's what the mist really took care of and killed. There's not a lot of organic matter on here because it's already dead. Yeah. The wood's well aged enough that it's not considered still living.
So do we think that the water is probably fine now, or?
Yeah, there was those
throw a
fish.
berry in it.
The good berry floats. And then is eaten by a fish.
A
Just
regular
nod slowly.
fish?
A regular fish.
Okay. I will go for a swim. Because I can do that now. And I'm just gonna check the underside, kind of, but also mostly just hang out with some fish.
Okay, perfect. As you jump in, Fiddix is just gonna, before you do that, can I try something? I just learned it. Or do I have it? Let me just double check. I need to sit down because I'm a little tired. Give me 1 sec. It'll only take 11 minutes.
Oh my god, okay, fine.
He ritual casts water breathing. Yeah, if we all fall in, we can survive underwater for 24 hours, and then I can cast it again.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay, if I don't come up, it's fine. I'll
Yes.
see you in, how long is this for? 24 hours? It's fine, I'll find you. Okay, bye!
Yeah, just don't panic. Breathe like
I
normal.
never
It'll feel a little weird.
panic.
No, never at all. Nope.
Okay, bye! I'm gonna dive
Bye. Okay. It's a little weird. You don't have any gills or anything. It's just the water feels like air.
in. I am just gonna swim around and play around for a little while and see if I can make some friends with some fishes.
Perfect. Give me a D100 roll. And you don't want low.
Oh, goody.
Anything under a
Then
15
why am I
is going to be
rolling?
terrible. Because you can.
Did you just cast it on her or on everyone?
No, I think it'll hit. Let me double check here. 3rd level. Water breathing. 10 creatures. He's good. You got everybody.
I got a 31.
Okay,
Not high, but not under a 15.
You're not getting attacked by a great white shark. You're fine.
Khaal also jumps in, but he doesn't swim. He just sinks to the bottom.
Okay.
And he stands there watching her for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then he just starts walking, hopefully towards shore.
Give
I'm
it-
gonna
D100
keep
roll, please.
trying to catch fish and show them to Kale, and then go off and find another one and show it to Kale, and just like a bunch of like rocks and shit.
Alright, give me a D100, please, Kale. Alright, you're fine. There's a lot of like crab and lobster on the bottom.
I show him a lobster.
It runs away from you.
Ah!
Zion says to Fiddix, "You ain't catching me doing that."
No, me neither. I don't really... I swim, but I don't really want... I can do it if I have to, but... Well, I'm small. Most things in there can eat me.
I'm a feline. We don't like water.
True. Plus, that wet cat smells a little weird, too. I get it all the time with the fur. Salt water just feels a little weird on the skin. Anyway, while we're doing...
It matched my fur something fierce.
Yeah, it's like the fur stands on end and it takes forever to lick back. Yeah, I know. Anyway, while...
I hope Kira hears that conversation.
Depends. Did you go swimming? Did you come here, or were you hanging around town?
No, I think she probably would have gone swimming, but if she'd have heard that, man, that'd been awesome.
We're the only two with fur. It's kind of like one of those things that only two people who have fur would realize and understand. It's like, yeah, now fuck that shit. Perfect. All right. So, you make some lovely underwater friends.
Yay!
I'll say, just give me a nature roll for both of you.
Okay. Can it be animal handling?
Sure.
Yay! Good.
If
That's not very good.
I rolled an 8 if she was included in that because she went swimming too.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Just an 8.
You fly after you get wet, or do you have to like let your wings dry out?
Do that spinning really fast, like a spin dryer thing.
It's not super good for me. It's only a dirty 20.
Okay. And what did Kira get? Nature or
8.
Animal handling? An 8. Okay. Kale, you realize with a 13, at some point, most things around you are going away from you as soon as you're in sight. You are big. You are not supposed to be underneath, and you're like screwing with the natural environment on the ground. With an 8, Kira, some things are going to be trying to chase you because you're tall, kind of like small. So it's not really the best of times, and it's really hard to swim because you're so small, especially with the current of an ocean. So when you come back up to the surface, you will have to fly a little bit to get back.
Swept away a bit. Okay.
Yeah. For Quiven, you definitely get something that likes to follow you with a dirty 20.
Yay!
I will take a history roll to see if you know what it is. History, actually,
I was just going to let it follow me, but that's fine.
I meant another nature roll, sorry.
Nature this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Not nearly as good as my animal handling, but I am proficient. But that's a bad roll. That's terrible. 14!
A 14. Roll me a d4.
Drop the D4. But I rolled you one.
14 is terrible. Come on.
It is terrible! For me! 2.
Okay. I rolled. I wrote down 4 aquatic animals, or whatever they are. You have some sort of manatee following you,
Adorable.
and floating alongside of you. It's bigger than you. Kind of like swimming alongside.
I am going to use my 3 Nope, not free. I just have the spell. I'm gonna use Speak with Animals
Okay.
just to hang out with the manatee and become besties.
Who are you?
Hi!
Why are you here?
We were rescuing the island. We saved it. We fixed it.
What's an island?
The big piece of land there.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah.
You're the first thing I've talked to with 2 legs. Hello.
Oh, hi. What's your name?
Sharp Tooth?
Okay. Ooh, haha. I'm Quiven.
Only because I got 1.
Very nice to you.
Quiven.
Yeah.
Well, we can go up top now? Every time we tried, it kind of hurt.
Oh, yeah, no, you should be good now. We fixed it. Here, I'll
Okay,
go with you just to be sure.
Oh no, I gotta tell everybody. I'll be back. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Swims away.
Bye, new friend. Yay. Quiven's day is complete.
Perfect. All right. Anything else you guys want to do for the rest of the night?
I was gonna go sleep in a bed, but now I kind of want to wait around and see the manatees.
Okay. There's definitely like a pod of about 40 that eventually show up after like a half an hour and immediately take over the dock.
Yay.
Like immediately. Like they're all on land and on the dock.
It's what they deserve.
Yeah,
He's going
and-
land? That's fun.
Yeah, manatees can come on land. Yeah. Yep. They just kind of like waddle.
Yeah.
But they're now like looking around Fiddix's boat and getting in his way. He's just gonna look at Zion and go, "Yes, this is my fault, right? I know it's my fault. I can tell already."
I'm
That's
not
fine.
saying a thing.
I wonder what they taste like.
No! You can't eat my new friends, Fiddix.
Yes, I can. They're right here.
No,
There's
they,
lots of them.
They just got rescued too. They told me that it hurt when they were trying to come up before, and now they're safe. You can't eat them now they're safe.
But if I try to fish, they're just gonna
I
eat
have
it on
so many knives.
me. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, something weird. I don't know if I should mention it. The
Yeah,
eyeball
probably.
that's in my new staff and the lantern, they kind of look like the same. I don't know what to do about it, so I'm not going to.
That seems fair.
I don't know why, but they do.
Do they feel familiar?
No,
Okay.
they feel weird, but they look the same. Which is weird because I got them from 2 different places.
Does the... Oh, but one of the eyes is on the map, right? And one is on the
sorry.
staff? Is that what it is?
No. The lantern that he found at the goblin camp and the
Okay.
staff that he was given in his vision. They both have eyes on them. The lantern has an
Okay.
eyeball that's floating in it, and his staff also has an eyeball that's floating on top. It's the same eyeball in both.
Same exact eyeball or a pair of eyeballs?
It's a
Is
pair
there
of
even a way to
eyeballs.
tell?
They kind of look like the same shape and size, but like almost there's no like color to them. But they're like on a long almost like an arm stalk with an eyeball.
Okay.
It's weird.
Is it talking to you?
Nope,
Okay, that's good.
not anymore.
Okay, that. I don't like that you said not anymore, but okay.
Yeah, no, not since we left that place. It's been pretty good. But I actually haven't used any of the abilities on it, so I think it only does it when I do that. I don't know, it's a weird staff, but it makes me feel better and like a little bit more powerful.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm sleeping on the ship because I'm not leaving it now that it's full of vanities.
Awesome.
I will stay here to keep you company, Fiddix.
Thank you. I'll get a fire going. I don't know if
On
these
the
things
boat?
like fire or not. I have a little cooking pot over here, so yes, it's my little he's got like a tiny little forge. Yeah, very tiny. You're
First Coleman
technically
stove.
you're on bone because it's a turtle shell, so it can take a little bit more heat. Yeah, it's not like a big shop because it's a small boat. Okay, so evening comes and goes for everyone. For the first time in a while, we have no wisdom saves to do at nighttime because we don't have any nightmares for a change. Unless your own psyche has your own, but there's no magical induced ones.
I had one sanity point left. Am I just deleting those now and ignoring them?
You are correct.
Sweet.
And all our madness is gone when we wake up. Yeah.
Cool.
That has all been fixed.
Those were fun, but they're very hard to keep track of.
I know. Oh, there she goes again. Perfect. So, is there any shopping anyone wants to do? This place doesn't really have like a magic shop, but if you're looking for any odds and sods, books, do you need, they'd probably have spell components if you need them, but we've never really seen any, sorcerers or wizards around, so they really don't have anything magical to buy. Fiddix is going shopping for, incense, parchment, ink, that type of stuff he'll be able to get. But if you're looking for anything like a magic shop, there's not one of them. But if there's anything else you guys would like, clothing and all that, they did say they're pretty much just going to fill us up on shit.
Yeah, somehow after all this adventuring, Kira still only has, 7 silver.
We did get money. It's in the party inventory. We have 30 platinum, 84 gold, and 249 silver. So we have a little
she
bit
just
of money,
thinks that she's poor.
They've also never asked for really money here because they don't use it.
Right.
Because they didn't bring a lot in the mines here. There was no point just because it's them. And they live forever until they're pretty much dead. So, is there anything specific you guys want to do before we leave this lovely place?
I will just browse around, see if there's anything of interest anywhere.
Okay.
While I'm doing that, if they've got barrels of it, then I'll get a couple of barrels of oil for the boat, assuming that the acid had ate away at it, just to make sure it's still waterproof and not gonna rot or anything.
Okay. I'll say they'd probably have enough for 2 small pony kegs worth of whale oil easily. Yes.
Oh yeah, coat it in blubber. All right, let's do it.
Yep.
I will take those and roll them away. Was there anything of interest that I saw?
Give me well, I got a few shops here. So they have the tavern, they have an apothecary, tailor shop, chandlery, kind of like a little library. They have a place if you want nets made. They have a scriptorium, a smithy, and just a standard market. let me see if I have an entire list of what you would find here somewhere. I have general, like I just have like a basic shop, random generated list. So if there's
Probably
anything,
avoid the smithy.
okay.
If the market's just like food and stuff, I'd probably avoid that. If there's like
There's a curiosity stall.
bucket
Ooh.
of glass
With-
and gemstones and stuff, I might visit that. I'd definitely
Okay.
visit the curiosity shop.
Okay. The curiosity stall is actually run by what's their name? Orax.
Pumat and Pumat.
No. It is run by a gentleman named Orax. He's one of the he's one of the older kind of, you'd be able to tell he's like dressed as a fisherman, so he kind of does like a lot. His hands are like knotted, and he's been through a whole bunch of shit, but it's a very meticulous little stall. It's not like a full-blown shop. It's right beside the chandlery. So it looks like he's got his own little, he does like, makes a whole bunch of candles, and he has a curiosity stall.
Yep.
Oh, you must be all the people that saved us, correct? I never did really get all your names, because I'm kind of hard of hearing. Anyway, is there anything I can help you all with? Or
What
are
do
you
you
just
got?
looking around? Well, everything is kind of, has their own little story. All my candles are over here. I have a wide variety of type candles. We have beeswax, tallow, some candles that go in lanterns. Some are scented, some are not. Some are good for funerals. We have a whole bunch of incense cones. We do have some lamp oil too if you need. This is probably where you would have got the lamp oil. But if you're looking for odds and sods, I've been told to just like anything you guys really want, you can kind of, have, because, well, I just like collecting. Anyway, we got a few weird ones. I'll show you some of the weird ones. He opens up a little glass case and shows it's a compass that's made out of like a bone needle and like the inside of a small animal skull. For some reason, this thing keeps pointing towards our village cemetery. Haven't figured out why, but it does. Over here, these kind of washed up to shore a long time ago. It's different odds and sods pieces of like sea glass. It's kind of all sorted by color. He's got like hundreds of little pieces of like glass that's kind of just been floating around the sea. It's like maybe a stained glass window at some point that broke, that he's sorted into colors. I also have, I have a whole bunch of tools and stools that have been carved from whalebone. I also have, I created a whole bunch of chess pieces from driftwood. I have a whole bunch of tiny bottles of sand from every beach on the island. A lot of people like collecting that. Well, I do anyway. Nobody actually comes by to grab stuff, but this thing, he like pulls out a glass dome that is a perfectly preserved bird skeleton inside. This thing over here, and he goes over, it's inside like a little wooden box. It is a bell that he says he recovered from a shipwreck about 500 years ago, and no one's dared to ring it.
I'll ring it.
Well, maybe do it at sea, because it kind of feels a little weird. That's why we've never bothered to ring it. Give me an
I'll look
Arcana
at it.
roll.
Hold on. Yeah.
Fiddix is also going to do an Arcana roll.
Good. He should. Because it's probably not good.
22 for him.
My computer keeps shutting down and turning back on, so I don't have my character sheet open. Just
That's
put it
fine.
on my phone real quick.
No worries. And if anyone wants, I'll take a perception roll.
Oh, that's
Because
okay,
there's an inscription on it. Actually, let me... I'm going to write... No, let's do it this way. Random generator... Okay. There's a rune inscribed on the bell itself, but it's in a specific language that it looks like none of these guys know. Does anyone know Goblin?
Nope.
Oh, no? Okay. Fiddix could ritual cast comprehend languages, but he's not going to right now. Yeah, it's he just kind of says, I can look at it later, but it does definitely have a weird little magical signature, but not like... I don't know what's going to happen. There's a little rune inscribed on it, so I'm thinking ringing the bell might activate the rune, but I don't know what it is because I've never seen it before. And until I take time to take a look at it, I don't know what language that is.
Okay, can I have the bell and can I have the bird skeleton? Because some of them shit on me and now I'm mad at them, so I want to keep them in this little cage.
Oh, yeah, birds shit on you all the time here. We used to have seagulls, and once they left, the ravens took over, and I don't know, I think they had a pact or something. They like shitting on people. I think they think it's
rude.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're birds. The only other things I have left here, a lot of hand stuff that I've done. I made a whole bunch of like decks of cards, like playing cards, that depict every family that's ever lived here on the island. I did like a set of cards for all the people here and their families. Most people thought it was weird and didn't want it. I also have the complete set of weather records spanning 6 centuries. The only other thing I have here that I've made is I have a whole bunch of like lanterns made from polished whalebone. Oh, and I have a map of the island showing every known cave and hidden trail. But mind you, I'm going to have to walk again because it looks a little bigger.
Yeah, you're going to have to redo that one
that
for sure.
Yeah, it's been a while since I walked around. Abe, give me a D100 roll. I'll say you want 80% and more.
You take money? What do you trade in?
38, Abe.
Okay.
I'm going to say no,
Nope.
sorry.
Okay.
But he's the type of person that could probably make it. I will take money. I don't really have use for it, but I would... Yes, I would.
Okay, here you go. I'll give him a gold. I'm not using it anyways.
I will consider that a good deal, because I honestly don't know how much most of these things would be. Most of them are just really knickknacks that I find odd and fun.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good deal.
Perfect.
But I'll sweeten it a little bit. He learned a new spell. As long as we're safe and stuff, when we use the bell, he can tell you what it did afterwards.
Fiddix is just gonna go, I don't know if I should do it here. We've caused these people a lot already.
No,
And
I mean when we leave, you can send him a message saying what it does.
Oh, that thing. I understand. Yeah. I like how you're thinking. Yes, if we survive whatever happens, I definitely will tell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That way, if you find another one or something, you know what it did.
True.
I'm happy with my purchases.
Okay.
If I was to ask you to make that, would you take this shield in trade for the commission, sir?
He's just going to look at the shield and go, I don't really have a use for a shield.
It does make a nice tray.
Ooh. I could use a serving tray. No, keep your shield. I enjoy the crafting. Yeah, no problem. Is there anything specific you want etched on it? It'll take me about an hour. And what did you
No,
want it
nothing.
made out of?
The finest metal you can get your hands on.
I'll polish some silver up.
That sounds wonderful.
Might have some emeralds. Come up with something. You guys saved the town, so I'm happy to get it done for you. And he just kind of like smiles, nods, and goes back into his like tiny little workshop.
Thanks, mister.
Welcome! I'm glad to finally sell something out of this place.
Belvedere was interested. Khaal was not, so he would just grab whatever he needs for his alchemist supplies.
Okay,
and I had thought you said we were just supposed to help ourselves to whatever. We weren't actually paying for anything.
Nope, you don't have to. Yep.
Yeah, so every time he walks by, he'll just pick up a shiny piece of glass and tuck it away in one of his pouches.
Okay.
If it's like the dull kind of been in the sand for a while ones, then he'll ignore it. But if there's a shiny one there, he'll just, as he sees it, just mindlessly grab it and tuck it in a pocket.
Right. That's pretty. In our regular chat here, I just copy and pasted pretty much what he had. A whole bunch of other things, but I didn't feel like going through it all. So that's what the curiosity.
I do take a little bit of green sea glass as well, just cause.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Fiddix is filling up on like basic stuff: candles, incense, oil. I think he would probably enjoy the weather records. So he's taken the complete set of weather records, because that'll come in handy on the boat.
Do any of the unusual shells whose patterns resemble eyes look like the eyes on Fiddix's new staff and stuff?
No.
I was just gonna ask that.
Okay, just checking. Gotta check.
They kind of look like the like if someone were. It's almost as if they're eyes that were from, like, maybe discarded or unused masks. Or, just party stuff for the most part. Or just something he found and decided to paint. They have lots of different uses for them, but they're mostly the same eye. And kind of maybe one of his. Maybe he was looking in a mirror, yeah. Yeah, it's just, you can tell his curiosity stall is stuff that's kept him busy and sane over the years.
So just his curiosities.
Pretty much.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Yeah.
If being sad turns you into a wraith at night, yeah, go collect your little things, my guy. You do you.
Yep, that's pretty much it. But yeah, anything really, if I do have a few other things if you guys want, but pretty much anything you can think of that's non-magical, write down in your inventory. I do have a few books if you wanted to go to the library, but that's about it.
What are the masks of?
Most of the masks, he would actually show you, most of them are just like something he's done in his time at one point. Like, they'd be masks that were used in plays like 300 or 400 years ago. But as more and more people got better at making their own, there's actually most of the people who run the theater, they now just do all their stuff in-house. So he doesn't really, they're just more, they've been here for a while, basically. They were used at one point in time. Most of them are like animals, stuff from home. Nothing major. Just pretty and decorative.
All right.
Is there anything specific you'd be looking for?
I
an
was
investigation roll to see if there's anything that stands out.
Yes. What there was. I think that possibly if there was like a porcelain mask, like the one we saw in the play, then he might
Porcelain,
have
there's
looked at that.
definitely a few, yes.
Cool.
Give me a
looks like
D100 roll.
A D100 roll.
Yep, they're my favorite thing to do.
36.
36. You definitely find porcelain masks, but none that look like the Raven Queen in the sky. Most of
Yeah,
these are going to
that's
be
right.
like child's faces for the most part. A
You
lot of
didn't
them do.
notice it. That's fun.
You would have noticed it, yes, with the 36. It's just not something that stood out. It's just more like old and worn. Probably has like a chip or two on it. Is there anything Kira
And then
wants?
he'll just...
Okay, sorry, go.
I was going to say, then he'll just stand and stare at the coin collection for like an hour.
Okay. A lot of them are coins that you've never really seen before. But yeah, they're just randomly washed up coins. Probably 200 of them.
But are they shiny?
Some are shiny, yes. A lot of them are dull. A lot of them are like mostly copper. There's a couple gold and silver in there, but like a lot of copper pieces that have like different types of minting on them.
All right.
And probably a few human coins, because maybe they fell into the water from Primal Haven. You never know. Yeah. And some weird coins that make no sense to you. Like, they're not round. Some of them are in patterns. Some look like skulls. They're half of these are going to be round. The other half are shapes you've never seen before. Some might even be like an actual rune. But they all have the same like size as most currency.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there anything Kira would like out of all that? You might be muted, my dear. Or just not here. Okay. If you're muted, let me know. So, is there anything else you guys want to do in this lovely town before we go for break?
No, not really. I think I'm good.
Alright. Well, let's go for break, and then we will wind down and head back out to sea and see what happens for us.
Okay.
Eventually, Khaal will take the coin collection.
Okay, perfect.
Or the guy will just pick it up and give it to him. I don't know which, but
If you're staring at it, he's pretty much just like already got like a cloth that he's going to start putting them all in and hand it to you. But yeah, eventually, Zion, you do get the item that was made for you before we go to.
Cool.
It's going to be silver. He's got like a couple small emeralds that he's put in around the 6 points at the top. And it looks like a small chain going from each of them. It definitely, you'd be able to tell, probably would sell for about 1,200 gold at somewhere. It's extremely intricate. Cool. Well, let's go for break, and then we'll come back and roll to see what happens at sea.
sweet.
Before we get to our next destination, which is going to be interesting. So day comes, and we are all given one of the best send-offs we've had in quite a while. We are set off with enough food to last us probably a week. We have so much shit that the ship itself is slowly starting to, like, go under a little bit,
Good, hun?
finally. Yeah, it's slowly starting to get a little too full of weight. So definitely tell. We might be going a little bit slower. But the whole town comes to send us off. And as we all push away, sails are brought up, fresh coat of paint is on our good old ship. Who would like to... Actually, everyone roll me a d20, and we'll see who gets to roll for what randomly happens at sea. Lowest gets to roll. I rolled a 13.
Straight D20, you
It's
said?
for Kira.
Straight d20.
8.
For Kira.
Okay.
definitely not going to be Zion because they got an 18.
Okay. Kira, you rolled a 6, you said?
6.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you like to roll from the D20, the D6, the D4, or the D10 list?
Oh, D10.
Okay, roll me a D10.
Oh, if I can get it out of this. Oh, my will. The heck, pride dice. Honor of June, I have pride dice. Alright. That is a 4.
A 4? Okay, perfect.
4.
Okay. That's an interesting one. Okay. I like that. Okay. So as we all finally leave, we look up into the sky, and because it's daytime, we don't see the new star that appeared that brought us in this vicinity. When we first set sail, Khaal took a heading and said, let's go for the star. It's daylight, so we don't actually see that anymore right now. There's like a little faint glow of where it should be in the sky, but we don't see it. Looking at the map, Fiddix takes heading and starts heading towards where we think the next piece of the puzzle, so to speak, says to go. And as we leave, there's no actual island in sight this time. It looks like we're going to be on the ocean for a bit, at least a day, maybe 2. Before, when we've left, we've always took heading, and there's always been an island for us to see. Even when we landed here, there were islands all around us, and then the mist came in, and they were gone. Now it's just open ocean. About 6 hours into our journey, we all see something weird. It's almost as if we're coming back to where we just were. We see what looks to be a lighthouse spinning, and it's getting closer.
I knew
Almost
he was
as
taking
if-
us to the other eye.
Almost as if there's a semi-sized floating island heading towards us, with a lighthouse on the top. I'll steer us around it.
I don't even know how to put that on the map. It's moving.
And as we turn, it turns to follow us, and it's catching up.
Fiddix, I think it wants to make friends.
Well, it's definitely going faster than we can go.
Let's stop
Should
and say
I-
hi then.
Should I turn point and activate the cannon? Or...
It hasn't done anything
It's
yet.
a floating lighthouse.
Maybe it's friendly.
Well, let's hope, I guess.
Can I insight check the lighthouse?
Insight check the floating lighthouse.
Yeah. Maybe it's friendly.
Only in D&D would you hear something like that.
I still think my favorite insight check you ever did was on a sign. Do I believe the sign?
Was that me? Because it sounds like me.
Yes, that was you.
That's you, sir. Wait, so can I insight check the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Yay!
If it gets within 60 feet of us, I will use my again because it worked the last time.
Okay.
Those were whales, but you know.
23.
It's a little bit bigger than the last one that you climbed and got shit on. Little different style. This one definitely looks like it has like a small, like little tiny forest around it, but it's not like trees, it's moss. And it's not
It looks
an
kind of cute,
island.
Fiddix.
Well, it kind of looks like what we're riding in.
Ooh, a new boat.
Kind of. And we see a island-sized turtle appear with a lighthouse on its back.
I hope it's not mad at us for using it as a boat. We'll find out.
This is the size of the island we were just at is the size of the turtle. It is massive. And it just has one lone lighthouse on its back right in the middle. And comes alongside us, and like its leg that is in the middle of swimming is bigger than our boat. By a long shot. It waves
Cool.
back.
When it gets within 60 feet, I need a wisdom save.
Okay. Let me bring up a dragon turtle stat.
Or maybe it's
sheet
not a
here.
beast. I don't know.
I think it's dragon. Let me double check.
Yeah. So
I
I,
mean,
hold up my
it's in
totem
the
and
name.
then he waves.
Gargantuan dragon. So no.
Does
Nothing
anyone
seems
speak
to happen.
turtle?
Fiddix kind of puts his hand up. I can speak every language. And just give me a sec. And he will use an oh, you can take a no, we haven't had a long rest yet. So he has to burn a first level spell for comprehend.
I thought you said we woke up.
Oh, sorry, you guys. Yes, sorry, you can take. a
Yeah,
long
we
rest.
did take
Sorry,
one,
my bad.
yeah.
Yep. I meant
So
the
I
second
already
day.
marked it off.
Yeah, I meant the second day. So he's going to cast Comprehend Languages. And doesn't really matter, because we all hear in common a deep, rumbling voice as this massive turtle kind of like swims in front of us and just stands up on the ocean floor. And a massive, spiky turtle head that kind of looks dragonish pokes its head out at everybody. Greetings.
You're so cute.
I was
mean,
gonna say
hello.
this. I was gonna say the same thing about your ship. I like your style. Who be your captain? Fiddix is like kind of like staring at the massive shell and ignoring the face and just kind of like drooling a little.
It's not gonna hurt, but I'm gonna
Zion.
smack him upside the head.
Sorry.
I was thinking doing the same thing.
Imagine the things we could
Yes,
do with
but
that.
yours would hurt.
Sorry. Hi, Captain Fiddix. This is my ship. I built it out of, well, I claimed salvage rights for whoever's this used to belong to. The massive turtle just, like, gives a nod and goes, well done. Well, I've never come across people in a long time in these waters. Where are you headed? I would be happy to show you the safest route ahead for your very best riddle. I enjoy riddles. And if you can give me a good one, I will show you a quicker path on where you're headed. You rolled a fun one, Kira. I'm sure one of you has something I haven't heard of before, right? Fiddix is just looking around and go, I'm not the riddle kind of guy. I'm sure I could make one up on the spot, but anyone know a good one? Anyone?
I only know the ones from The Hobbit.
I've never read that book.
And everybody already knows the answers.
I would not. I've never seen it. Maybe I could maybe have one. I don't know if it's good though.
Well, please. I would be happy to either offer you some advice or about the safest route ahead or about anything in general. I've learned a lot over the years. Floating by, keeping
Okay.
watch. It's what I do.
Okay. This is really not my forte. Okay. Nobody empties me, but I never stay full for long. What am I?
No one empties me,
Uh-huh.
and I never stay full for long.
Uh-huh.
I will see if he knows it. Dragon Turtle's intelligence is a 10? That's it?
The smartest
It's a
person.
turtle.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 4. I've never heard that one. You're going to have to enlighten me on that.
It's the moon.
Ha 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 ha. Yes. That makes
Everyone's
sense.
got a moon. Somewhere.
Usually I'm under the water a lot. I don't look up. I do forget to look
Yeah.
up. So thank
People
you for
get that a lot, yeah.
I do. I usually look down. Huh. The moon. Well. You taught me something? Maybe I can teach you something. Where are you headed? Fiddix is pretty much just going to pull out the crystal and go, this one? And the Dragon Turtle's just going to look at the map and go, oh, you're slowly figuring it out. That is good. It's taken a long time. Well, your best bet is to, and the Dragon Turtle's just going to point ahead, follow him. And he summons like a little, like it's kind of like a, what's the thing I'm thinking of? Albatross, that's the word. This giant bird just shows up and starts flying like in a big circle around the turtle. And he just says, follow her. She will show you the perfect way without any other trouble.
Neato.
Good luck! Have fun, stay safe, explore!
Nice to meet you.
You too!
And this is why we don't shoot things with cannons on the first
Right.
shot.
But that... Think of a ship... Think of how many sails would have to put on that thing? Oh my
He's
god.
still using it.
Oh, I know, I'm thinking long term.
I think she is long term.
True, she was massive.
Yeah.
We forgot to get its name. Oh well.
Oh,
'Cause
I
then
was gonna,
anyway,
but then I forgot. I got distracted by the bird.
we met him, I'll send him a sending later.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
I guess we're following the albatross? I've only
Yeah,
heard of them before, I've never seen one before.
Yeah, big bird. Yeah.
Yeah, bird's pretty much just like gone already. Gave us like one little acknowledgement, like, okay, everybody, let's go.
Ah! Let's go.
And like within seconds, the lighthouse goes under the water.
Race after the bird.
Yeah. Good roll, Kira. There's a couple ones that we might have been doing for a while in that 10-1, but you rolled the only one that wasn't going to hurt us.
Woo!
The one above it was pirate ambush. The one under it was a kraken spawn swarm. So we got the turtle. Uh-huh.
Thanks, Kira.
Right? Okay. Yeah, the D10 has some of the worst ones. That's fine. So as we start going, it's at least another day before we finally see another island coming to view. And for us, this one kind of seems almost as big as Primal Haven. Not as big, but one side of it's kind of like we've got mountains, or not really mountains, but a massive cliff that we start sailing past. That's oddly white. And two small islands in front of us that we have to kind of go around. But all around us is basically cliff sides, a little bit of forest, and what looks like mostly rocky terrain. But there is like a small little landing spot that we can eventually get to, which takes us quite a while to get to. No fog, no mist. This is the first time we've actually seen the entire thing come in. And when we land, nothing happens to us for the first time.
It's bound to happen eventually.
But there is a dock.
Statistically.
Yeah. But there is a dock to tie up to. It's a very small one, kind of mostly old wood, like kind of battered, might have been there for a bit, but we can tie it to it.
Well, I guess someone lived here at some point. Let's see if they're friendly.
There is a path going up. Like, we're pretty much at the bottom of, like, a massive cliff with a winding trail going up the side.
Does the path seem like it's been used recently, or is it, like, overgrown?
No. Well, a little overgrown. Kind of, like, freshly put here.
Okay.
Hasn't been used a lot, but you can tell there's a track.
Okay.
If everyone wants, you can give me either nature or survival rolls.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in survival.
Mhm.
Oh, 19. Survival.
22 nature for Fiddix.
I will be doing survival.
I think you're still muted again there, Cass. Or just busy. What did Quiven get?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Zion and...
I guess technically it's like a 9 to 11.
Okay,
11.
No. Okay, that's
No.
Fiddix with a 22 and Zion. Between Zion and Fiddix, we definitely would be able to tell this is a fairly new path that has been made, and there are signs of that it's used, but not a lot. So it's like a path that maybe someone will come down maybe once a week, if that. And it kind of looks like maybe it's an area for fishing, or the dock had to be here for a reason. So there's definitely some ships that come in and out of here, but not a big ship. Well, I guess we should batten the hatches, tie everything off, and get set for whatever comes, yes?
Might as well. Let's see if they're as friendly as that dragon turtle.
Yeah, that thing was weird. That's a good
We'll
start,
ask
though.
for this one's name. That's where we'll start this.
True.
time.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I don't want to really use up... Oh, by the way, he's just going to, like, stick his hands into the ground and go, I'm just going to feel this place out and see if I can find a ley line. See what we're working with here. Because once a day, he can change his leyline specialty, because we don't really need swamp anymore. So I currently have forest and swamp. Maybe I'll do coast and forest. Coastline
Yeah.
and forest. Perfect. So you just
Unless
see
you have
him,
like a city. Do you have a city one?
Uh, yeah, this one's kind of like the... What do I have here? So I got Arctic, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, or swamp.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went with forest and coast.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That'll work. Okay. So you see him pretty much just like dig himself into the dirt, and eventually you'll see him like just start making like runes all around him in a circle, and he starts glowing a little, and then he stands up and goes, "Yeah, this place has a lot of weird magic. This is thrumming with magic, this place. Like, I feel on edge. This is a hot spot."
Neat.
Like, I'm like, you can even tell like his hair's on his like sticking up, his fur. Like, he's staticky right now. This place seems like supercharged. Yes. You can't really tell Zion, but you still feel like a little bit weird. It's almost like a thunderstorm's coming, kind of weird.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just that electricity feeling everywhere.
I think
Mhm.
Cat fell asleep again.
I
Because
think
that's
so,
not-
yes.
That's not Zion snoring.
No. I love it. Okay, our little fairy is tired. I'm okay with that. She's had a rough day. She went swimming for the first time in a while and met a dragon turtle. That'll tell you in a video. Exactly. So, as we leave and start heading up this trail, we eventually find, well, our perception you'd be able to find out that there's someone, we get to like a little fork in the road at the very top after a good 20-minute, half-hour walk. There's someone in the middle hammering what looks to be a signpost down. Human.
Hello?
What?
Hi!
He kind of looks up at one of the paths, looks at the other path. Oh! Hello? Are you more
Hi.
refugees?
Kind of.
Oh. Well, welcome to... Well, actually, hold on to that. He just kind of says, "I'll tell you in 1 minute." And he's just gonna, like, point up the trail, like, that's going up to the cliffside. And we see what looks to be, like, a horse-drawn carriage coming down.
Ooh.
And he just
Okay.
goes back, "1 sec, I just gotta get this in place." And
Okay.
eventually, after 5 minutes... I'm just gonna mute her for a sec. If I can figure out how. There we go. Okay. That is hilarious. We'll have fun with our next session on that. Eventually, 2 massive horses and a carriage. Can you guys still hear her or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
I server
Yeah,
muted her.
everyone has to mute. No, the server mute just means that
That's okay. I will
can't
move her
post
down the
anything.
channel. That's fine. I'll just move her down the channel.
Secret
works.
nap time room.
Secret nap time room. Okay, perfect. All right. So, as the carriage stops, there's someone fairly young, who's in the middle of getting the horses to stop, and we see someone who comes out in like an elegant outfit. Green and blue jacket, high collar, looks fairly blonde, and steps out and just goes, "Ah, Thomas, right. Oh, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Are you more refugees seeking a new place to start up a business or start a home? You guys kind of look like you are ready for something."
We're just explorers. But we
Explorers.
don't actually know where we are.
Well, actually, you came at a fortuitous time. We just named this new area. We just actually are setting up here soon. So,
Okay, hold on. Let me
Thomas-
get my map. Hold on, let me write it down. I'll get my map out.
On your map itself, it doesn't really say anything yet. It's just like the location, but you see like a signpost. And
Oh, I'm sorry. I just meant my regular map.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
My basic bitch map, not my special fancy map.
Okay, beautiful. This guy just kind of goes down on one knee. Thomas, I've already been over this. I'm not a lord yet. Anyway, we have finally just named this area. Oh, sorry. By the way, I am Darius Derolo. Welcome to Whitestone. And we'll end there.
Okay.
And next session, we are going to be part of the people who settle down Whitestone and try and keep the Derolo line alive.
Oh no, we kill Percy.
So yeah, that's going to be fun.